Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. So I decided that I was going to do a longer video because this is probably going to take a good bit of time to explain. So basically, I seen this particular post. I seen it twice, and that was enough for it to make me really angry. Okay, so as in the days of Lot, as in the days of Noah, it will be whenever it is time for Jesus to return, or close to time for Jesus to return. And I've seen this, and I really truly want to let you know the time that we are in. We are truly in dangerous times. Dangerous times. Okay. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the days of Lot. And then I'm going to explain why I went back to the days of Lot. So this is my Bible. I've got my Bible propped up. So if you see it in the video, then you will know why I am holding my Bible. Okay. So as in the days of Lot. Now the two angels came to Sodom in the evening, and Lot was sitting in the gate of Sodom. When Lot saw them, he rose to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. He said, "Hear now, my lords, please turn in to your servant's house and spend the night. Wash your feet, then you may rise early and go on your way." And they said, "No, but we will spend the night in the open square." But he insisted strongly. So they turned into him and entered his house. Then he made them a feast and baked unleavened bread, and they ate. Now before they lay down, the men of the city, the men of Sodom, both old and young, all the people from every quarter, surrounded the house. And they called to Lot and said to him, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us that we may know them carnally." So Lot went out to them through the doorway, shut the door behind him, and said, "Please, my brethren, do not do so wickedly. See now, I have 2 daughters who have not known a man. Please let me bring them out to you, and you may do to them as you wish. Only do nothing to these men, since this is the reason they have come under the shadow of my roof." And they said, "Stand back." Then they said, "This one came in to stay here, and he keeps acting as a judge. Now we will deal worse with you than with them." So they pressed hard against the man, Lot, and came near to break down the door. But the men reached out their hands and pulled Lot into the house with them and shut the door. They struck the men who were at the doorway of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they became weary trying to find the door. Then the men said to Lot, "Have you anyone else here? Son-in-law, your sons, your daughters, and whomever you have in the city, take them out of this place. For we will destroy this place, because the outcry against them has grown great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it." So Lot went out and spoke to his sons-in-law who had married his daughters, and said, "Get up out of this place, for the Lord will destroy this city." But to his son-in-laws he seemed to be joking. When the morning dawned, the angels asked Lot to hurry, saying, "Arise, take your wife and your 2 daughters who are here, lest you be consumed in the punishment of the city." And while he lingered, the men took hold of his hand, his wife's hand, in the hands of his daughters, the Lord being merciful to him, and they brought him out and set him outside the city. So it came to pass, when they had brought them out, he said, Escape for your life. Do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains, lest you be destroyed. Okay. My camera doesn't turn. Oh, there we go. The reason I read this is because my heart is broken. The reason my heart is broken is because, well, my camera doesn't want to be right. Okay. There we go. The reason my heart is broken is because I seen a post. And I seen it twice. I didn't just see it once. I saw it twice. And it was enough to make me angry. It was enough to make me fall on my knees. And it was enough to make me fall on my knees and ask God to show us mercy. I prayed for the safety of the children. I can't show the post, but I can tell you that if you are following a certain person on Instagram, you have seen it. And I can tell you, if you're following Marcus Rogers, you have seen it. This touches near and dear to my heart for a reason. And it's going to take a lot of strength for me to talk about it, y'all. Just understand. This broke my heart. There was a tweet on Twitter, and the person said, pedosexual phobia. Pedosexual phobia. Do you know what pedophilia is? Do you truly know? The times that we are in are dangerous times, y'all. We are not going to go back to normal. We're not. And the reason this touches my heart so deeply is because, God, please give me strength. Is because I had to deal with it. When I was growing up, I had a pedophile that decided to take away my innocence. I'm not going to monetize this video for the simple fact, I don't want to push it to too many people because I'm being open and I'm being honest. I went through something that was meant to destroy me, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here. And I don't mean that I would hurt myself. I mean that I was literally abused to the point to where I could have been killed. And God stepped in and He completely showed me the most love that I've ever known in my entire life. When you have innocence taken away from you as a young child, it takes a lot of strength to get through. And yes, I still deal with it. God has healed me. I still have a lot of problems explaining it because it affects me emotionally. And when there is someone that is trying to push the very thing that has caused me so much hurt, I can't help but get on my knees and pray for the children. Because pedophiles need to be behind bars. Children should not have their innocence taken away from them. I'm being open and I'm being honest about this because this broke my heart. It truly broke my heart because I went through it and I don't want to see another child go through that. And I don't want to see states that are trying to push it as normal because it's not normal. It's not. As in the days of Lot, as in the days of Noah. Please pray over your children. Please pray safety over them. Because this post concerns me greatly. It really does. I am so concerned for the safety of our children that it's not even funny. Because I've been through it. I've dealt with the hurt. I've dealt with the emotions. I've dealt with the heartbreak. So please pray for our children. Pray that God will have mercy on our nation. Pray that this so-called pedo, whatever it is that they are trying to push on Twitter, pray that God intervenes and He does not allow this to come to pass. Because as soon as I read that, I was like, that is the most demonic thing that I've ever read in my entire life. And to know that I went through the emotions and the hurt and the pain that I went through at such a young age, to know that they're trying to make it normal now, to where that is not something that should be normal. God created children with innocence. Children are a heritage from the Lord. And God will protect the children. And starting today, I'm going to pray daily that God will protect the children. This world is so evil. It's so evil. I'm so sorry. I'm getting so emotional, but it breaks my heart because I've been through it. I know the pain that comes with it. I know how long it takes to get over, and I know that that pain still lingers to this day. Please pray for our children. Prayer warriors, intercede. Get on your knees as I am getting on my knees and beg God to intervene. Because this world is only going to get worse, and it's not going to get any safer for our kids. It's not. I hope you have a great day, and please pray for our children.